in here. So there's the butterfly. What did the butterfly do? Rotated. So that's the type of transformation. Our objectives for today are to identify translations, reflections, rotations, and glide reflections. And we're going to, this is the fun part, we're going to demonstrate transformations using the transformation of a geometric figure is the change in its position, shape, or size. So write that down as the definition. Distorted, but it still looks like a bike. This one got bigger. I can just drag it and slide it over. I can rotate it, turn it upside down. And the image are congruent. So what does it mean to be congruent? Same size, same shape. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to shrink it down. I'm not going to be able to distort it. If that's the case, then I'm going to have what's called an isometry. All right. Nice. So that's all together. All right, what we're going to do with this person is we're going to create some isometries. So what I'm going to originally do here is I'm going to infinitely still, then I'll have a new one. Okay? So from here to here, all I did was I slid the picture over, which is a type of isometry. Okay? It's called the translation, exactly. All right, I'm going to do another one. I'm going to take it and slide it over, but this time I'm going to rotate it. Okay, so from the original, which is my pre-image, to my new image, that's a rotation. Okay? Same thing here. Ready for it? You can slide. Pretty cool, huh? I know. I had too much fun with this lesson. All right, questions on translation. Drag it over. Make a dance. Cool, huh? Anybody else? You can do it. You get the idea. All right, next one is a reflection. All right, so the short word for the reflection obviously is a flip. Okay, so by definition, it's the isometry that maps all the points of a figure the same distance away from the line of reflection. So if you look at my figure here, here's the line. What I do is I take every point on this figure and map it exactly the same distance away on the other side. Usually you think of a reflection as you look in the mirror. Okay, so it looks opposite when you see it on the opposite side. Okay. Your left hand looks like your right hand inside. Create a new one. When you create a new one, you're going to go to the upper right corner. This gives you a little arrow. You're going to go to flip because that's what we're doing. And we're basically going to be flipping left or right, although you could be flipping up or down. All right, so there is... yeah, make sure you hit flip. All right, so he's upside down. So again, inflate clone, so we're going to drag one over. To do a rotation on the smartboard, all we need to do is we need to grab the green circle, and then we're just going to turn it. All right? Drag it over.
Speed as fast as you can.
Drag it. It's all right. All right, very nice. Excellent. All right, so again, as I was saying, as you're turning it, and if you stop the turn at a certain point, it's still a turn. It's still that rotation. It just stopped at a certain point. You don't have to go all the way completely around. Because then it'll look like the same thing you started with. All right, so he's mid-cartwheel. All right, the last one. The last isometry is a glide reflection. The short word for glide reflection is walk. And you'll see why in a minute. It's, by definition, the composition of a translation and a reflection across a line parallel to the direction of the translation. Write that down. All right, so here's my panther again. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to reflect. So what I did was I just created another panther and reflected it over the line. Okay? So that's the reflection part. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to translate this panther. So it's reflected and translated. So from the pre-image, which is what I'm starting with here, to the image, which is what I end up with, is considered a glide reflection. So it's flipped over and it's a slide. Okay, so both have to be there in order for it to be a glide reflection. All right, now.
How about Phillies?
Click on it. No, all right.
Phillies
Yeah,
suck.
there it is. All right, so then you're gonna go to Panther. Pick a Panther.
Suck.
He does it, guess what, that camera's
All
on.
right, and you can actually make it smaller. All right, now click on the right corner. You're gonna infinitely clone it. Top right corner, see the little arrow? Go to where it says infinitely clone.
Why? I'm not done yet.
Yep. All right, now you should be able to drag it, yep. And there's your transition. All right, excellent, nice job. All right, who's next? Who's next? All right, come on up. Glide reflection. All right, let's get back to the screen. We need a background, so pick a background.
So you flip it and then you move it. Yuki, still you.
Oh, I'll do a tennis court. All right, look twice on it.
You've had it tennis.
No, just the, yeah, there you go. All right, now we're gonna go to Panthers.
She do it.
Pick a Panther. There, he just won a match. All right. There he is. You can make him smaller if you want. Upper right. Oh, yeah, you can infinitely clone from there if you want a big one. Oh, yeah, the bottom corner makes him smaller. There you go, there you go, right down. Excellent. All right, now go to the upper corner and infinitely clone. So now you can drag another one out. And you want to do a glide reflection. So that's a reflection. Oh, no, not tricky.
Flip.
And then you're going to slide it. There you go. Excellent. Very good. Nicely done. All right, who else?
I wasn't
All right, come on up. There it is. All right, I'm going to pick a Panther.
So bad.
All right, pick a Panther. All right, double click on it.
Alright.
All right, you want that guy?
Oh, no, I can't.
Okay, delete him.
Oh, no. Alright, this is very going well. There you go. Oh, why?
All right. So which Panther do you want?
I want this one. No. Yeah.
All right, double click. There it is. All right, if you want to make him smaller, you can make him smaller. All right, so now you're going to go upper right-hand corner. That will infinitely clone. No, where it says infinitely clone. No, you were right. Towards the bottom.
Right about blank.
There you go. All right, now you can drag him over. So that's your new image, and now you're going to rotate. Whoa! Rotated right out of Yankee Stadium. Excellent. Very nice. Nicely done. All right, can we have one more? Double. There it is. Nice beach. All right, Panther. Who's over here? So pick a Panther. Double click.
Get towards.
There he is. If you want to make it smaller. I think you just, that's okay. Drag him down. All right, excellent. So now you're going to go to the upper right-hand corner. Infinitely clone. Okay, so now you drag it over. Now you want to do a glide reflection.
Okay.
So glide reflection. That's infinitely clone, so you can't drag up smaller. But that's good. Just do you're the one you drag. The one you made.
So.
You glide reflection.
And then,
Yep, so click on it so it has some options. Yep.
and then.
So glide reflection is a flip and a slide.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you just slide it. All right, excellent. So glide reflection is a flip and a slide. All right, we have more activities. Slide in the box. All right, excellent. Nice job. All right, questions on that? All right, so slide, we're just moving it over. It looks exactly the same. All right, let's try this one. What isometry is
I know what it
this
is.
one?
Oh,
I'm not gonna do
I
it.
did.
All right,
Oh, no, man.
I have more. Excellent. So it's not just a flip, it's a flip and a slide. If it was a flip, it would end up right here. but I slid it up. All right, excellent, nicely done. All right, again, notice that it's not just not exactly a reflection. Yeah, panther. So pick which one of those they are. As soon as everyone's done, we'll take a look at the results. All right, on each question. So the first one, 100%. Nice job.
No.
Oh, all right, so translation for this one, not too bad. All right, second one, all right, not 100%, so let's take a look at it.
What is wrong with the smartboard?
Whenever you see a combination of the two, slide and reflection, that's when you're going to use the glide reflection. So that should have been a glide reflection. Okay, questions on that? All right, next one. All right, not too bad on this one. All right, so again, we're taking a look at the panther. Let's see what the choices were. Reflection. Let's see, we have a choice of reflection or rotation. It is a rotation. If you look at this figure is getting rotated completely to get to the other side. If I was going to reflect it, even if I flipped it upside down, it's not going to be exactly the same as what that is on the Ferris wheel. So it kind of made it appear that it might be a rotation. But if I take this figure, let's even unlock it and work with it a little bit. All right, if I take this figure and I try to rotate it, so if I'm like rotating it to the other side, it does not look exactly the same. The hand nose is on that other side. So it's not a rotation. All right, what is B? B is reflection. Again, this is the same as that last reflection. If I take this and just flip it, even flipping it upside down, it has to be like right here. The imaginary line would be right in the middle. I can't take this and flip it and end up on this side. There's no way to do that. I can't do that. So that's why it's not a reflection, so let's get rid of that one. So therefore, the only thing it could be is if I slide it over and then flip it.
Oh. Okay.
So again, a slide and a flip is that glide
I thought it was
reflection.
just how you would get to that.
Right, no, in that one transformation, it has to get from there to there. All right? So if you thought of that, then that's probably why you did reflection.
No, who got a hundred?
All right, any questions? All right, anybody got 100?
I got 80.
All right, 80 is good too. All right, excellent. All right, nicely done. All right, so I have a worksheet which you're going to work on right now. You can finish it for homework. It is on all the isometries. Let me hand that out. And nicely done today. You bet. Oh, I will take that.
That's so much.
As soon as you yes. Okay.